Overnight, President Trump's former national security advisor, Mike Flynn, making headlines requesting immunity in exchange for testifying about his Russian contacts. Let's go right to our senior White House correspondent, Cecilia Vega, for all the latest. Good morning, Cecilia.
Amy, good morning to you. This White House is frustrated by these Russia stories. They have tried to make them go away, but here we are, another day, another headline about Russia. This one, Michael Flynn's lawyer says he has a story to tell, and he wants to tell it.
President Trump's former national security advisor, General Michael Flynn, this morning is back in the spotlight. Fired by the president last month for not fully disclosing his contacts with Russia, now Flynn has offered to testify before at least one congressional committee investigating Russia's role in the election in exchange for immunity. He certainly has a story to tell, and he very much wants to tell it, Flynn's lawyer said in a statement. But he is now the target of unsubstantiated public demands by members of Congress and other political critics that he be criminally investigated. No reasonable person who has the benefit of advice from counsel would submit to questioning in such a highly politicized witch hunt environment without assurances against unfair prosecution. So far, investigators are reportedly unwilling to cut a deal.
We're all targets of a sophisticated and capable adversary.
Those investigations into Russia already underway. In the Senate, a public hearing on the topic. Lawmakers from both sides of the aisle in agreement.
This is not fake news. This is actually what happened to us.
The findings so far, the Russian government used thousands of internet trolls to spread fake news to undermine the 2016 election. Officials say the attack is unprecedented and ongoing.
Aren't we in the midst of a blitzkrieg, for lack of a better term, of informational warfare conducted by Russian trolls under the command of Vladimir Putin, designed to sow instability, pit us against each other as Americans?
The White House denying any connection. And Russian President Vladimir Putin speaking out, too. Asked if Russia was involved in U.S. election hacking, he used a famous phrase in American politics to respond.
No.
Read my lips, no.
And that, of course, is a reference to George H.W. Bush's no new taxes quote, a famous broken promise in American history. President Trump recently called this Russian story, George, a hoax.